Guys, good evening. Bacho, you better check your money now. Now, as usual, no. In fact, the man Uncle Pong say, I am a penna, and also, and young one didn't say, any more immediate share. Yanti. Biribiana said I am a nipa da sani emre ni ho ema nti Nyankopon ya adom na adepa bi chewa na de aseda ma Nyankopon de tie ni se obi bia ote ase now no enye wa ho ofe bi onyansa bi ana wade nimbi a wonim ti na ma wote ase okay Nyankopon kasa na daroma nti na yete ase ti sa de pa bi kyen na ese ye ma ye ne Jnana ye free akoma mu na ye da Nyankopon ase me sister ba ko bi o se Jnana na se Nyankopon na aboya se nye ne kaso ye na ese o moye yen ono na aboye nti se enu kwan se oye na adwen se ye som no Mrs. Odi menuma hu pa waye hu ba menim se obeka hu ara san boye man se o se bome nti wa bome ade nti na ye wa adwen se me somo na ade nti na ye se Nyankopon se ya nsom num pa se bibi be ye no aso hia ye somo ama Adam se mi sister nnokra ba ko ewo mu ni se onu Nyankopon ankasa no ohia esum bia free enchen okay sister Charity Kwaba Nyankopon oh so me volume ni low baba cho mo hwe volume my volume low ana me volume ni nya mo hwe se volume ni nya volume no nye because me na me temi nka ha fine pa so volume no nya na maka atwe me why na ma hwe ne ye and then me use different mic new mic and then bia na yeah kuma I was wrong you're laughing did you make an say me pamacho volume ni ye okay very is okay and the American na me sister na say Nyankopon me wete me baby anya me na me say bo me na wa bo me today nti na we expect say me so mo that me say me sister Nyankopon here he doesn't demand any service from anybody I make when they say I don't pick my calls on WhatsApp. Enya me o. Ene fra no papa me firi fia hemache. Fia na mabeduru fie. Te mesre wa enya me ai. Na me simi ni oba hwe. Nyankopon say onu hia se wo besom no. Okay? O hia, he doesn't need it. See, ene ho, me say ye bekasa na fireworks. Akuma ne be say fireworks but do want to make you topic with you. To be slow, take your pen and paper. So much information today. Okay? Nyankopon ne kesi ya oye no. Se wo se wo nsom na anase wadwe ne se bia wo besum Nyankopon hia bibia firi ho de ya that is never true. Nyankopon enhia bibia firi obi ya ho. Bibia ni ho be Nyankopon na adwe mpo ni so. Yes, today the volume is nice. Today I'm using some cordless distance, so I think it's better. I'll be using this. Okay. Nyankopon kasa no she. Yes, one time. Only one time. Ne. Se ono papa na tifie. One kan che papa no ma me so omonwo na omawo. Right? Na omowo wie no. E na papa no hell fine. And your network and share your papa. Your network and your papa. My name didn't your network and break sir. But I hope say never sir. And see, today we want to talk. Huh? May you talkative by now. I want us to talk about some very issue. And the Rambe can say, "I'm say, share." Oh, papa no mama na o. One got remember be and can't tell mama. Papa be so omo got transfer omo got na omo. Okay. One can be and chiro be say onye de omewo and now mama no papa wo. No omo no omo say your responsibility ni say ye be ma wo aduane am wadi. Ye be to atade am wahye. Baby, I will bet any everything you need, they will provide it for you. Oh, papa, no. Oh, in here be beer and free, oh, my mean here be beer and free, oh. But we walk around now, my man, and the papa now, one show almost a mongo, no. Almost your duty, no. One catakra, no, don't you feel, say, you should do something to show appreciation? Say, me papa, me mammy. Huh? Man kasa mo ngome. Meme to me baby na mo ono kunu mako hia na mo de me ba asase we so. And man kasa so mo take responsibility, mo take care of me. But deep down my heart, no, I feel grateful say mo bo mo ho ngoden asom me. And ntimi so maybe be I show say mani aso ade a mo ye no. Okay? Papa ne maame no expect say obesom mo in any way. But one kasa wakura no. So you obi a wo ye badwemba pa. Ade a me maame ne papa ye. They deserve something from me and that is my appreciation. I should be grateful to them because say even though my show almost omo ngome but omo woman ade a omo ye no akama comment say me do omo ase. So that is the same situation with us and God. Nyankopon ka say, I mean, yanka say Nyankopon emoyen. Teresa said, this is my first time. Sister Teresa Kwaba, you will enjoy your stay. So stay on. And Pacho Unyan like your video, now please like the video, please. Just like the video, and then if you think it's okay for you, you can share the video. Today's topic is very important, and I want many people to come on board. The Mr. Unyan like video now. Quickly like the video. Unyan and share now one share. I know there are many people also. They might not even like you, but they still want to follow you and get some facts from you. Maybe now that's okay. But if you say open Jnana, some open teachings, please you should like the video and then share the video. We are trying to be selfless. Whatever we know, we want to share. Don't keep it with you. Try to extend it to other people. See, you have your wall, you have so many friends. Many of them also want to know as you want to know. So please, we can share for them to come on board. That would be wonderful. And you know, the same way, AC Blaze, I just joined AC Akwaba. Please share our video and like our video. You're going to enjoy this topic today. Fellas, fellas, I know, fellas from Bolga, I know. And you know, Nyankopon and show. I mean, one show Nyankopon, Tongu, Omeyambo, and on one Gasabo. And our ball bass as we so. And you don't go out. One man from our home in the qua. Okay? As I say, I will not see wouldn't you can't be out and it's free. But basically, please, I would like to ask your parents don't take care of you. To what should you do? I'm coming, we get there. Okay? As I say, I'm see, wouldn't you have a real boy above free? You will have a baby who will take one wouldn't you fruit be what you wouldn't you But I just join. But so please, everybody should like the video and share the video. If you appreciate our teachings, do that. It's a sign of appreciation. Try to spread the good news. Okay? Spread the good news. And you know, Nyankopon one shadow. And no abo ubi biya akoye free. Huh? Ensu a wonum po untu akaw. So one go top pure water then ko ne bana se ensu o se ensu teno ko se bia no ma free. Ensu e to na wo so no ma e free. So many things are free for you. Even though one share Nyankopon so mo, enam so all ya di we amount no. you feel indebted. Say, whoever is supplying all these things, that person deserves something from me. That is appreciation. Okay? That is appreciation. And I make a big show. So appreciation now be so no. And can yango pon the coat and I can shirt him put. He doesn't see anything. He doesn't need it. Okay? Yango pon here usika. O here we duane. Yango pon here obi bia. But so obi ma wade emma wade na wanye bibia nhye nipa na mu a. You become eternally indebted to that person. And obi bia na adwum da ho yie pa bia empeka. Eka so wodeka. So what do you be kapa? How do you feel? So what do you be ka? Send a hu nipa na feel it. And to obi bia na adwum da ho yie pa, and the person doesn't want to become indebted to anybody. Like myself. Okay, me say me uya adwuma ma me. Na me say ahe what's me patcho ebia me say no ahe na obeje obo price na too much I me say me patcho you so say so am me ankasa me de bi beka ho am because I don't want to be indebted to anybody. Because see, when you become indebted to somebody, you will have to pay it one day. Okay, so the Nyankopon yamaya all the time, you know. We are eternally indebted to God. Fine, if you don't want to call God, we are indebted to whoever is supplying all these needs now. You hear no? And if returner, we become eternally indebted, and that is not good for us. And even though you are in Nyankopon say, no, we never told God say, no, name as far as say nyaba na bibi and odema be ye free na de, we shouldn't continue to be indebted to him. We must do something in return. That's the main reason why into every time me say we need to show appreciation because we are indebted to him. So be yare no hospital. Let's say a man oxygen 1 hour be on school to ya. Nti bisa ho say sika na o tua no. Every while do that for 2 days I won't go to ya. But all this while na mabontin na from my home oxygen free. So if say we yare now call hospital. Now every 1 hour be as obetua even 2 cities in for oxygen 24 hours they saying udam 1 year saying so who 20 years nka sika send so dem Nyankopon and the or supply air no. So if you understand that somebody is behind all these supplies, and if you don't do anything in return, you become eternally indebted, and that is not so good. Okay? And that topic, you know, is very good, and me say, mon share video no, mon like video no. Now, and that, sister, Akusia can I say today we want to click 1K. So let's share the video, let's like the video. See, today, I really want to pour out my heart. There are so many things that are mystery. Today, we will understand many things. But before I make a sanity, Ghana for you will suban bia. Say suban yansa sa MYN. Okay? Martin answer say when you are indebted to the bank, it's like you are in hell. Yes. If you are indebted, Charles Mahuo of Osirian, I have seen you. If you are indebted to the bank, unya who almost logo by be no your marshal. That is the same way we are indebted to God. So we shouldn't take his praises, Nyankopon, Eshirane, Nentontum, Mayam Fendi. So won't Nyankopon Ponia. Whoever is supplying all these amenities, that personality needs our appreciation. But just to help us not to become eternally indebted, it is good for us. Okay? Mese Ghana for whom you will suban be as a young son, you have bread. A drew baby on assembly to me shameso, but Mekasa. And then Ghana is sorry anti asempa. The Rock, Mr. President Akwaba. And then Yes, sorry, and Tias and Pawagana. And papa na me shall say some messages be Ebony is dead, Ebony is dead. Okay, we went through it and the thing is true because all the good media houses like Joy, News, City and all these people, they were talking about it. So they were talking about it and it's a good news. I mean, it's like a news, a real nyantro. Sister Mame Diamond, Akwaba. Obi or be a please, so only like if you don't like the video and if possible, share it. Today we want to click 1K. And like I said, today we want to give some serious information that will help everybody. Let's try to share so that many people will get access to this information. I was a young lady of 21 years or so. This lady, is so talented. Okay? Nenyumbi will be another eye hit. Or buy within short time, all the female artists no more the same. I didn't know more dance or anything. Didn't air from. We are say Yankopon and Cho Bibisa. It is not possible for you to come to this pedestal. So whatever you might say about her dressing lifestyle, no yana make wasem. Ukra talent. Around her, there are many people on many employment. Nkofo pia almost so the moon obi or the dressing so obi or whatever. People have gotten some appointment around this same personality. You can answer me. Ebony asem na making. Okay. Anna Nyankopon Amfasama 20 years. Okay, 20 years. Very young girl. And I'm telling you, I might not be dancing to her tracks and stuff, but she's so talented. I like it. I might not like, I'm the type I don't even dance. Over to me, I saw them more. I dance like mad. But outside, I'm far you won't see me dancing. But I saw them with the so I might not dance to her tune. So then I know I might not. But I'm telling you, sir, you're talented. She's somebody, she believes in herself, say, idea or person, she will not listen to people. In a way, it's not the best because to be too for no tear. But that's the way I know what fan who say, only the open obey. I did be now, officer yan and Ibe. That's what she wants to do. Okay? And there's no one single day, Mako baby, Makana, some may kind of one, if it's a talent, and this is the way she wants to go. Okay? It is good say you bet me advice will be or yeah, if it be or go too extreme, that's fine. Nyame fasa ma abaya no nura eba ne ye and abaya free. Abaya free. Edin kan amanfo edi ni picture obi when you accident. Okay? Nipa miensa atoto amunum wa omo kana say completely. Na nipa de sani Ghana ni atwene phone atwa picture na obi a wawu watwa obi a wawu a ne body no is so messed up na what they are to internet say amanfo nyina anhwe obi a wawu say de ote okay anya no kwa ba kwa etim nsunum awie in fact I have to go to India and tell me why am obi sending me video so I felt say what is that and I may be a video no. Now maybe video no ho. Me nim say much ho no say he found. All the 3 dead bodies in now ho na obi gina ho na watwa ni nyina video. Gloria I say my first time watching live. Okay, thank you. Gloria Akwaba. Pacho share the video and like it. We are going to 1000K today. So obi atwa video wa omoda ho. Na me hu say be man o kan ho yeso jani no. Ni ti half nyina ekọ enye picture of video. Ebony, that beautiful lady, all the face is so deformed to a point say, obi biye ni ho obe person ibusu ani body te sa na ebe ta bonten. Enya no ko oga ba ko no ka ho no. Na nyina abubu ake say, o se dompe kura enim. She's so deformed. Na nipa de sani atimi atena si atwa video we. Na wa share to internet so obi biya nhwe, obi a wawu ne dead body. So you'll be a dream that will team one. Now dream you will never do this. I think. Bisa who say oh mama, and you wouldn't and now when you be be na say be mpre dey say be say atono a nka be ye wo de kana wo betimi atwe phone na wo twa ni picture ni video or modern mortuary na wo dey ato internet say amanfo hwe ye video ya mo hwe ye say amanfo share obi wo ha on share da upa trinity the person will never share this video but onya video bi a say dey make ya obe share ade ade nkoso be bra nipa no people will not show any interest only few people or have video okay in some make ya there everything makes sense but on share video no da but man nsanka ebony ni video ya ababontin any dead body or be share to see out on the platform so people should see say yes me na me breaking news no na so we nipa ba na so wo dwen na wo nua ebony just a day before yesterday no or your video bi kura e wa out amanfo hweye oni na busuafo she was happy she never knew say just the next day ohun awia and nti wa adwen say obi ewu nti wo twa ni video e de ato abonten no wonim de beto wo kye na so wo die na obi ye wo sampa enya wo ya nti me ka say ya wo ya na emum say wo maame o papa wo nua bi na se bi mpre diasa wonya car accident up to that state and the body assess na wo so obi atwa ni video no or to abonten say amanfo hwa how will you feel but you don't give a damn wondwe ho Ghana fonti then I say at times it's so sad but you don't have the power to change anything you can just change yourself 3 days ago na me fi kromo ba me do peace fm fo anim ho na ya beka janhye ho no ka bia na medinachi new STC boss CB na medinachi na me sign ho nti ono fa ba bia ya na ayelo ba se ne fa no e wo peace fm anim ho na o ya said oba be si ye main road na apena obo kada man bi nti moto no ko share boss na se but lucky for the okada driver na me say o jump free moto no so ntino moto na chassis na moto no asai within just a second behwe nipa na omayi omo phone na omu twa video I was driving behwe nipa omayi omo phone na omu twa video obi ka abo obi a moto no check na se amanfo ese ye pagyan the hospital no obi a twene phone na otwa video and I make say hey Ghana for you were very big problem see at least yenya opepa bi kakra we akomam say yenya feelings you see yes why you say nyamsom for I am telling you say all the time say you can say Ghana for you dwayanum kwa say yen ya kristofo yesum nyame a it is never true so we nyamsum ni a ubenya nyankopon akoma say wunua bi apira da ho a ese ya boa no watwe wo phone na wodi twa wodi yeden wodi beto internet na amanfo hu say ade say ne si ha a obi ka abo obi a ne moto ehye ka ase aden na yesori na kwotena so dem we don't have any compassion no feeling no mercy now we are acting like we are not human beings abi before adentin yet sa ade papa ye video ya say wo share na nkrofo pii tim nya no on share ba onya obi e wawu ni video de a obe share mo bi ahwe ade ababo ye no ehia ye de emboa obi anya wu awie ye se nipa wawu awie no ho onim kata wo ho nipa na wu a ni wu ye no kwa no through accident as your body now the body is completely deformed to a point say one help won't me hu say nipa na obi e wawu na ni tifa half nyina akọ now you nipa the send no botimi atwe phone now they are record you will suffer in your life aden it is aden parent na yesuban it is ade atu obi say ye hu mobo na ye nipa no sumbom we act like we are not human beings aden tia say see ameken say ebony na onim say ene Friday say onhu awie a ka baabi owo no ka menji ndi say obetena ka mu say oyede otu kwan aba nti wona wakoso wonua bi wo situation bi mu no men ya wa adwen so ato obi ene nti wo de me de me mfa me hunti no I will just do anything to please myself, and that is make a video, make a picture. Now me they are to internet. You want to embarrass somebody, won nim de abeto watch na. Yes say etuayonko ho a, wo si etuaduam. Se etuayonko ho a wo si etuaduam, empanyimfo se ye nkan ni wachi a, wo si agoro yi ede. Se ye nkan ni wachi a, wo si agoro yi ede. Ne se etuayonko ho a, wo si etuaduam. Enya obusuani a enya wo maame enya wo papa enya wadanfo enya wo girlfriend enya wo yere ene nti ma mentwa na me fa nto abonten na say ye hu nipa bi a you should know how it is twa sa nipa na o twa video no eye easy say ye betimi ahu nipa because nipa na o twa video no na ne nan e wo video no nti ba bi e de kokoto ye no e say omutumu trezia no sa nipa no omoche no na omu jeli no. Okay? Sa nipa otwa video no because me have video no me hu ni say ne nan ne mpabo a hye ne bibia wo mteni e betimi atrezi achi nipa no sa nipa no ye nche no na ye njeli no because this attitude must stop. Say ye nkan ni wo cha wo say agro ye de say obusuani hwe omo interview ne father na papa no hwe de bi o kasa he was trying to keep his courage, but I'm telling you say what tie ni voice you could see that the man was so sad. And found when you busuani, yes, every day people are dying, yes, owo you will be abewu. But then think that wouldn't be you. Now we turn the video, edit to internet will be on here, need everybody. Ebony, share not ne brace and boy bono. Aye, to all her breast, everything is showing. Why? Huh? Why? Why will you do that? Don't you think? Say, oh, nipa. Last respect. Obi news. Yes. Sir, I know very well. All the international news. They have method and system of covering the person's face. The way that is okay. But what could try there is so clear. Oh, be a new be a summer city. Now would be a chere. Adeng. Don't cry Ghana for way team. Don't we think? It's amazing. See the American say Ghana for police for home. Sa video ni pa call the to so no. Omo mo dia na omo nchi nipa no. Omo try omo best. Na omo nchi nipa no so omo chi no. Na eba news bem say nipa ko na oye we ni ajeli no a. People will begin to sit down and think. Empanyifo say yen kan ni wachi a wo say agro ye de ebia na wonte da te ase yi tete pa no in the olden days no so no bi ya bone say bi o bia o man no pe yes you do 1k yes you do 1k it's good if you have shared nyakopon should be back. I'll quickly have to change it to something else. And the battery no any strong to me back. Okay? The battery is not strong, so I have to quickly use this. Okay? battery ain't very strong. Maybe just a second. Okay, I'm saying okay. I'm gonna say fine because we're not ever sighted my okay. But why but I'm saying okay. Right? Okay. And the America was say, as I say, you're very careful, okay? You're very careful the way you handle Mama. And you're very good, okay? Young for a needy and muddy and needy seven. Or be a free Mariano. Master say, young for a needy man. And in the Ghana, I'm paying for some more child, yeah, police especially. Sandy Pana opposed to Ebony video 9 and 9, then in pop one in our video. As someone to tell the Panama channel. Now, at times, they say, oh, and your bushia. So when I am buying penny movie, and I owe bushia and even a yana sanka, but your pay ye. Titia say, I deal with now, ya tubino. And yet, Nasa more and a mumbia will be to me too. Muntu. Kakra meka afa, we when. And they buy a topic in a so. Mamika be being chill. So quite sorry, so one quite sorry, so what do you mean only a minute? And they are topic is very important. TNA about wow. Man, I'm the type I don't like talking about religious doctrines. No maybe as I saw the winner Eka. I saw the winner Eka no. Me per se kasafan no krem what is the truth? And that's exactly what I want to do today. But I'm sure many baby or more junior mindy. Yes. Baby or more junior mindy. That's all more junior mindy. The Almighty Yum say, Yameno. Send a tea and a crime benson and fan of Timcra Atenati. Huh? You're no but you are or more junior mindy. And a binum pop are or more junior midino. I am telling you, say, they don't even understand. Nyamena almost topic and say the divinity behind creation. Man can say God because we'll be because only Yango Pondino. Only God in the only Alan di, only Christian in the only Radin di, only Yamindi. But I know very well, sir, you believe, sir, there is some kind of divinity behind creation. And another make us say, Adia be anywhere was I see where swa. Obi betim de nensa point say sa die we anywhere. Okay, there's no one single thing in this world that anybody can pinpoint say adie we di anywhere. Adie bia na wo behu wo don sa be kire no, there is an owner, there's owner for that. Okay, there's no one single thing. A selling fire bomb them by obi na ye TV about how obi na ye air condition obi na ye your nice beautiful car e obi na ye o mobile phone na we use e obi na ye o mpabu e chaw e obi na ye wa konya wo transfer wo dem e obi na ye say wo ka bicycle wo ka motorbike wo tna early plate baby bia obi hu bia na e obi na ye nti say honam ye wo say bibi bia wa sa ase we so no ye hu ni say ye obi na ya adenti ne ya adwe ye nsay ade ebi to say awia obosome ensonoma enframa ewiem asase enua all these things ya adwe ye nsay ene de nyo bia na ye. Oh, no sound? Obviously no sound. That sound that is saying. Maybe I sound really okay because I'm also listening. Sound in here. And I sound in here very okay. Obviously Jnana is very angry. Nisa Jnana is very angry today. Many me bofu I am a time. The Ghana for a year. The Yamanton China young continue topic. So the American say there is no one single thing that obi be able to within and start pointing was as we saw. Or Becca said, you need a creator obi or yeah. No matter how beautiful a machine is, there must be a creator. Okay?
as I say obi a oyɛ saa afidie no as I say ɔwɔ hɔ ohu airplane the way you tear ofo now when you pay team now tuna na wiem ehu enwanwa and ntia ye dey asedama scientists for say oh omo ya ade because ya ade a bro nipa dwen ne ntia ase so yes so we mobile phone the way you adwuma fa what Ghana ha na wa fi obi US now na kasa na what a video na what a picture na wa send na afiri wo phone so na akọ nipa ne ho wo ba bisa ho say video no efa hefa na call ye. It is so amazing. It is so amazing. I'm being sincere with you. And it won't even can't jump the mobile phone. No, you knew be or your mobile phone. Adi be an obine. And it is the beauty of this nature. And we are the way a tear and a panel pier, and we are not top, but so me and men are back and summa, nan from my fat, nan we are Tamo Sona Nini, Tama a summa, Tama break. All these things are there. So are you telling me that there is no force behind all these things? So when you one example, Eddie Achemo who namu say, idea we, Mahu say, well, so you be an then I will side with you, say, you are right to say, this beautiful nature, no, there is nothing behind it. Now, you can't say, there is a supreme force behind creation. Now, that supreme force, no, there are three ways that you bet to meet the There are three ways to understand the divinity. The divine behind creation, no, there are three ways. And you know, the entire was soon baby was as we so I am going to tell you today. And they metro amwati asia. Metro amwati asia say the entire you work Christosome, you want chromosome, you want Hinduism, you want Buddhism, you want Shintoism. I will show you today for you to understand. Say, we have so many religions in this world because of only one reason. The reason is God is so amazing. He's so amazing. He's very difficult to understand. And above all, he is not physical. And there are three ways. Three ways. Okay? 3 ways. And I'm saying, there were 3 different ways. And you have 3 ways. I'm saying the network cannot end so good. The network keep breaking up. So don't worry. We will still go on. And to the American Messiah say, there are 3 ways. I obey to me the Jnana say. Okay? And that's why I can just go back to be on it. There are 3 ways that you bet to me the Jnana say. So what them one? So what them one? Now a daytime around say 12 o'clock. Ube to make a say. You can say the sun is in my room. You can say that because I know them, but I'm telling you, I knew them. The old them the sunshine, okay? Me say, I now old them now over 12 o'clock. Uber to make I say the sun is in my room, or the sun is in my house. But the truth of the matter is say, the sun is not in your house, even though the sun is in your house. And it said, they are all them who only the sunshine. Okay? What is in your room, what is in your house is sunshine. But it is not the sun. But at the same time, there is no difference between the sunshine and the sun itself. But so, there is difference between the sunshine and the sun. And over to make I say, the sun is in my house, the sun is in my room. But obia oshademuna awiabo. Na on piabo on tenda. Ubisa say any pane say, or explaining the way awia etia. Obeka say the sun is light. Okay? Tieni. Obia on piabo on tenda. Na oshademu kwa. On the TV da. Oshademu kwa. Na say Obika say, me Pacho, can you describe how the sun looks like? Nipanebeka say. Nipanebeka say. The sun is light. And it's true. The sun is light. Okay? Now, says I nipa because or say the sun is light, you know. Ebi omo ye nipa me ensa na wo dem wo. Ba ku epie firi dem ho na ogina bonten. Na opagya ne ti ehwe soro a. Obehu se ei. Sa na ye wo dem mo ye say awia no the sun is light, you know. Ubegina bonten a sa awia no eye kurukuru what say ball bi e bosoro ho. It is a football, a disc. Okay? The other them na ompia bontin than say the sun is light because and one the sun is light. But the second person na otimu pia bontin or man it is so here sora or who say adi bi bo kukuru ano or who say oh sir the sun is not just light but it is like a football, it's like a disc a bosoro. Sani pa mienu o ka se obi bia explaining awia na. The what them make say the sun is light and that is it. Oka di bia na onfa. Okay? The ultimate pie free them who kwa abonten no. Obeka say yes, the sun is light, but not only that, it is also round like a football hanging up there. The enemy will say nipa na opie ye okodina abonten na oma na ni to hwe soro no. Obehu say information na ewo awia no ho no edo so sen de nipa na wo dan mu ho no eka no. Enenti no nipa na wo dan mu ho no beka asem kakra bi na afa awia no ho. De okwa abonten no benya nsem bebre aka ade afa awia no ho. Because who say yes the sun is light but opie abonten who say oh it is not just light oh. It is also round like a football. Okay? And the sun is there like a disc. But the third person also be say, oh, mamentena afidie bim na ontu pa na onko wura sa disc num. Onya wura mu wia. He will understand say, hey, sa wia no enye light nko a o. Ena embo ka say football o. Nemum a planet na wura mu a. Ye wo obi or team an angel or team wa ono ena all pretty awia no. Okay? And into the three main understanding of the sun. The first person see the sun is light. And you can say it is hot because what them we about a worship. Second person who PFI them or say the sun is light, is hot. Not only that, it is like a football, a disc, something round up there like a football. The third person who timu 2 pound or call a no. Everyone say yes, truly. The sun is light, it is hot, it is round like a football, but there is a personality in the sun who is controlling the manipulation of the sun. 3 ways of understanding the sun. The same 3 ways. And I think the first aspect of Nyame Intiasiane say God is light, God is spirit. So he's omniscient. God is everywhere. He's light. True. Because from the body of God comes light. We call it effulgence. And this effulgence, you know, actually. So there are some people, they are on the first platform of God realization. Light. God is light. And because it's light, and it cannot be seen, he is spirit. So God is spirit and is light. Okay? And then obi bi ani nim die be say akwa animu asense a platform no. Eyam krofo omutum tena se eye meditation. Omutum dwe Nyankopon ho ehu Nyankopon wo makoma mu no. Omo hu say yes, Nyankopon ye light or ye spirit or baby ade. But not only that, God also resides in each and everyone's heart. Because during meditation, you will see the form of God in your heart. This is not a story. During the meditation, if you do mantra meditation, and you sit down quietly and you concentrate within your heart, you will see an expansion of God within your heart. Not only that, if you are able to develop more, you will understand that God is not just light. He is not just spirit. He is also in our heart. And not only in our heart, he is in a kingdom called Vaikunta, a place of no anxiety. And baby, you want to a king. Because you can never be a king if you don't have subjects to worship you or to serve you. So if God is a king, it means that he should have subjects worshiping him. And that subject must be somewhere around him to worship him. So we have the dome. So kingdom of God. So we have three aspects of understanding God. First, we call the impersonal realization of God. That is where we say God has no form, God is light, God is sound, God is everywhere. We call it the impersonal realization of God. And that is a truth. Okay? The second level, we call it the localized aspect of God within our heart. Which means God is within each and everyone's heart. And not only that, God still resides in his kingdom. So three different ways of understanding God. And because of these three ways of understanding God, we have many religions in the world. Those who have come to the first platform, light, God is spirit. He's everywhere. He's omniscient, you know. Omunti ase nyina to say obi ana owo dan mu a ohun say owia na to house awia na light, heat. That is the only thing the person knows about the sun. Sa nipa no earth osun bi afa owia no ho a na nkyerɛkyerɛ ne say owia no light. Owia no esan heat. Nipa no otoso mienu na ono de epia bonti hu say owia no bosoro te say ball no say nipa no te asore ana otikuo bi ana religion bi afa owia no ho a obeka so the sun is not just light and heat. The sun is also run like a football. Okay? And then the third person now on the otimi call yapo pure owia no no. So te asore bi afa owia no ho ana te organization for owia no ho a obeka so nyankopon enye light and heat nko a. Okay? I mean the sun owia no enye light and heat nko a. And owia no embo soro keke se ball keke. Name owia no mu no your personality or team a ono dey control the movement of the sun. Anything no asore na bebrebe based on the level of the understanding of the followers of that religion. But I'm telling you, God is only one. He is only one. And now we are coming to talk about creation for you to understand this personality we are talking about. At time when we are talking about God, you say, God is a supreme being. Being. When you say being, those who are on the first platform of understanding God, that God is spirit, God is light, God is everywhere, is omniscient. They will say, don't use being for God. And they are right, because they understand only the first aspect of God. That is the impersonal aspect of God. So they will tell you, hey, Mr. Vice President Akwaba, because their understanding is God is light, His spirit, His Omen is everywhere. They will tell you, don't use a being for God, because God is not a being. We do understand them because they are on the first platform, which says that God is light, His spirit is everywhere. So in that aspect, God has no form. He's everywhere. He's everywhere, like the sunshine. You cannot tell me the form of the sunshine. You cannot tell me the shape of the sunshine. So those who want to describe the sunshine will tell you the sunshine is light, is heat, is everywhere. Yeah, Daniel, could you say religion also influenced by culture and environment? Yes, very true, very true. You're coming there. So those people, no, they will say, yes, don't use being for God because God cannot be a being. Okay? Yeah, that's what my sister is saying. That's Sakwa. Sakwa is saying, God is not a being. Yes. Those who speak like that, I do understand them. We do understand them because they are on the first platform. And the first platform is that God is light, God is spirit, God is everywhere. The same way the person who is in the room will tell you the sun is light, is heat. That is the only thing the person knows about the sun. So when the day, the person will not accept anything apart from that fact. But the second person now, what do you say? Even though Nyankopon your light or your spirit is everywhere, no? Not only that, he is within our hearts. Okay? He is within our heart, and not only our heart, he is within the heart of everything. God is within even every atom of his creation. God is within the trees, he's within the animals, he's within the air, the sun. God is within everything. Baby Dian, there is God there, he's in there. So so they will not say, yes, God has a form, but his form is within everyone's heart. Okay? Then those who have come to the last platform, the third platform, they will not say, yes, God is light. He is spirit. His omniscience is everywhere. And also, he is within each and everyone's heart to the point that he's even inside all the atoms. But not only that, he is also in his kingdom with his subjects, serving him and worshiping him. So those people, they will tell you God is a being. A being means that he's a living entity. Huh? He's a being because he is a living entity. Sakwa said even animals have the soul. Yes, even the animals, they have souls. Okay? George said, is God his creation? George, God is his creation and he is not his creation. We are coming there. We call it Achintia Beda Beda Tatua. Simultaneously one, but different. So God is his nature, his creation, and he is not his creation. So, you see, normally we say that God is a supernatural being. Yes. That's a wonderful saying, a wonderful statement. God is a supernatural being. He's a being, but it's not an ordinary human being. A supernatural being. He's purely spiritual. He's eternal. Sachit Ananda Vigraha. The form of God is full of eternity, bliss, and knowledge. So he is a supernatural being or a supreme being. So obey you so being for God. Try to understand. That person is coming from the third platform. He knows God is spirit. He is everywhere. God is light. But not only that, he is having a form and he lives in the spiritual world. Okay? The Bible talks about creation, but and it's so elaborate, even though it's a truth. But let me tell you exactly what the Vedas say about creation. You should take your pen and write something down, draw something. It's a very deep science. Okay? God, God, he's only one. The supreme, absolute truth is only one. There are so many gods, so many angels, so many demigods, so many apsaras, gandharvas, many forms. But the supreme being is only one. Saku Akuma said God is within his creation and outside his creation. Yes, God is within his creation. He is outside his creation. He is his creation and he is not his creation. See, we are talking about the supreme absolute truth. Bible 1. Thierry, Nyankopon na yen ye katwika say yese onyankopon awurade no. Sa nyame no a kwasibro ni say God. Enkranfo say atana anwumo. Ayibefo say mawu. And cry for Abo dear. French people say Dio. Oko even Jew for her. I'm friends say Jehovah Shalom and Yahweh. Okay? Oko ba biya na you would hear the friend. Igbo for say Chineke. Okay? Yoruba for say Olua. Sanskrit can say Krishna. Eka Govinda. Eka Madhava. So many names. That supreme absolute truth is only one. He is the only supreme being who has no beginning, no middle, no end, but he is the beginning, the middle, and the end of everything. Obviously, what is mantra meditation? How do you do it? We will talk about mantra meditation. He is the supreme absolute truth who has no beginning, no middle, no end, but he is the beginning, the middle, and the end of everything. That supreme being is only one, but based on our... Someone said, Jnana will kill me. Yes. Huh? God is within his creation. He is outside his creation. He is his creation by his soul. He is not his creation. So that supreme absolute truth, he is only one. But because there are three ways of understanding him, that's why we have many religions. The first platform people are there. The second platform people are there. Then the third platform people are there. So you should expect that we will have many religions. No problem. But understand, that supreme absolute truth is only one. Ekome, bakope, nyankopon, the supreme absolute truth, he is only one. No matter a thing or whatever friend, no anything understand that supreme being. No. Now, if that supreme absolute truth, he decides to create. Listen to this very carefully. You will not see it in the Bible. You will not see it in the Holy Quran. Some say, so Krishna means God. Yes, Sanskrit language. The way I can for say Onyankopon and Krampo Tata Nanyomo. I go say Mau, Brunisi God. Omo Sanskrit. Omo for Nyankopon Krishna. Obviously, so why many churches? There are so many churches because even though we have only one God, but there are three ways of understanding that God. So any understanding now they are creating with church and awesome. So those who on the first platform have their own church, their religion. Those on the second platform have their own religion. And then those of the third platform also have their religion. So we have many religions, but it is only one supreme absolute truth. So what I'm going to talk about today, you might not find it in the Bible. It might not be in the Holy Quran. But this one is coming from the most ancient of all scriptures, the Vedas. It has been around for billions of years. Okay? Now, when that supreme absolute being, supreme absolute truth, the one who has no beginning, no middle, and no end, but so, who is the beginning, the middle, and the end of everything, when he decides or he wishes to create, he said he doesn't want to get involved with anything material. Okay? Today, someone said, what does creation mean? But we go there. Today's topic is very deep. I need to concentrate. Listen to me. When that supreme absolute truth, he decides or he wishes to create, he said, I don't want to get involved with my material energy. So, you know what? He will expand himself. Okay? Are you listening? That supreme absolute truth, one God, one supreme being, when he wishes or he desires to create, he said, I don't want to get connected with my own material energy. My material creation. So he will expand himself. Okay, Ferry, put the topic for today. The divinity behind creation. You should pin it. So when he decides to create or he wishes to create, he said, I don't want to get involved with material creation. So what he does, and he said, he will expand himself into another form. Okay? So when he expands himself into another form, he, God himself, only one God, he has expanded himself to another form, and then he will just speak to his own expansion that go ahead and create the material world. Then that form, that expansion, the first expansion of God. Okay, I'm going to say, please, Jnana, too much English today. I'm sorry. In fact, this topic in Ankasano, mechanically, some of the words now I might not even know how to use them. That's why I'm speaking English. Facture me, why? You're mixing up. So, so the first expansion, no? Or say, go and create the material universe. Then that first expansion of that supreme being, who is only one. Or not to say, the expansion is say, I don't want to get involved with creation. So that first expansion of one God, he will also expand into 4 different forms. Sanskrit will call it the Sankasan. Okay? Or no, see, the supreme being is only one. He desires to create. He said, I don't want to get involved with my own creation. So he will expand himself. So that expansion should go and start creation. But, are you listening? That first expansion will say, I don't want to also get involved with creation. So he will also divide himself into 4 different forms. Pinky Brown said, why don't we have the same way of worshiping God? Every church has its own way of worshiping God. One way, so God should all come together. The Atiani said, I've told you there are 3 levels of understanding God. The level B, understanding about God, not the creative religion. I am correct, but it is not complete. So you have different religions. Will be on a level or you have 3 levels. Anything with so many religions. Okay. So the expansion, no. Honestly say, I don't want to get involved with creation. The also be divided into 4. That first expansion of one supreme God will expand himself into 4 forms. So when he expands himself into 4, then all the 4, no, he will tell them, say, you, my expansion, should go ahead and create. Huh? This is serious, so take your time. It's very deep. We took many years to understand this. It's very deep. I am trying to break it down to a point that Claudia said religion is confusing. It shouldn't be confusing. I gave the example of the sun, the sunshine, the sun disk, and the sun personality. Those who see only the sunshine will explain the sun in the form of a sunshine. Those who see the sun disk will explain the sunshine and the sun disk. Those who enter the sun and see the personality in the sun will have more deeper understanding about the sun. The same way we understand God. So try to say, you're confusing. No. It is not confusing. Joyce said, Jnana, please, today's lesson is very deep. Please explain to the lowest level. Mate. But you want to very deep. I'm telling you, wait, a high level, very deep level of understanding God. Otis said, Jnana, please, can you stop reading the comment? Thank you. I will not read any comment again. I will just flow. Thank you. I'm not even looking at the comments again. May funny view. Today's topic is very deep. It took us many years to understand it, just theoretically. Before later, we were able to realize it, to see the way it is. And found baby of free by so we create money, so we Christoni, so we quasari, Tieni, about what to be a sea. Edinka, Yango Poya Bacope, he's only one. God is only one. He is the absolute truth, only one. But because of many names, he is having different names. I mean, because of many languages, he's having many names. But he's only one. When that supreme being decides to create, okay? When that supreme being decides to create or wishes to create, he will expand himself into another form. Because I said he doesn't want to get close to his own material energy. Because it is the material energy of God that creates the material world. So when he expands into one form, that form in Sanskrit, the name is Balaram. The first expansion of the supreme absolute truth. Balaram. So from that first expansion called Balaram, no? Then God, the only one God, he's still one. But he has expanded himself. So he will talk to his expansion that you should get involved with creation. Then that first expansion of that one God will say, I don't want to get involved with material creation. So he will also divide or expand himself into 4. And those 4, the names are called Shankarsan. 4 expansion from the first expansion of the supreme absolute truth. So don't forget though, God is so one. All these things that's coming, they are all expansions. For instance, Obani Bemeshi no Mowa. Akrano Bebani expansion of the mother and the father. But still the mother and the father remain one. Okay? There was some powers to be a friend say mystic powers or mystic cities. So obi do sa level na nipa baako obetumi achene mu up to 8 different forms. One person can divide himself into 8. So not only one person, original form need your. So God has much powers. So even though he's one, but he will expand himself into first form called Balaram. That first form will also expand into 4 because he said he doesn't want to get involved with creation. Then all the 4 say, we also don't want to get involved with creation. So each of the 4 will also expand into 4, 4, 4, 4. 16. So the first expansion of God, no. The 4 expansion that came from the first expansion, no. Then 4, 4, 4, 4 from that 4 expansion. One of them will say, no, I will get involved with creation. He will lie down, according to the Vedas. When he lies down, he will breathe. When he breathes, instantly he will sweat. When he sweats, the sweat will turn to a milk ocean. We have salt ocean here. So when that expansion of the system expansion of one God, when he lies down and he sweats, his sweat turns to milk ocean. Okay? Listen to this very carefully. It's very deep. It took us many years for us to understand this. I am trying to break it to a point that obi BOT nyabotrea obetimi agra bibi. Later obi video ni biwa obeti nsem yase. The Bible talks about creation. The Holy Spirit talks about creation. But I am telling you, I am not saying say enya no kre. But this is detailed aspect of how God created everything. So now, the system expansion of God will lie down. That personality will sweat, and the sweat will turn to a milk ocean. The way it was salt ocean was on that place, in that plane, a pure milk ocean. Network today is not good at all. The network is not so good, but you're managing it. So, when he sweats, he will lie on the surface of the milk ocean. That planet is called the Caksus Ocean. It's still there in the extraterrestrial area. It's there. It is in the extraterrestrial area. He lies down on that milk ocean. A very big, gigantic form. Nothing can estimate the size of that expansion of God. So from his navel, listen to this one. Now, a flower will come out of that navel, of that expansion of God lying on the surface of the Milk Ocean. On the top of the flower, a lotus flower will open and a personality will appear. When the personality appears, his name is Brahma. Because the first progenitor. Brahma will appear from the lotus flower. Because the form of that expansion of God, when Brahma appears, he can't see anything. The form is too big. He can't see anything. So Brahma will dive into the Milk Ocean, trying to see, say, what is happening. Brahma moves everywhere for 100 years, celestial years. He will not get to the end of the ocean. Then Brahma, God himself lying down, will speak into the heart of Brahma. These are the words. Tapa, 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 which means fast, fast, and now perform austerity. So Brahma will sit down and fast for 100,000 years. Then God will speak that you must start creation. So that form lying down, when he breathes, then from the skin pulse, the network is not so good. Network is not good at all. Okay? So, from the skin pulse of that expansion of God now, all starts here creating. Today's network is not so good at all. It's not good. See, network is very good, but don't worry, so, listen to this very carefully. So, when that expansion of God breathes from the skin pulse, these universes will come out. Your earth, so we are saying, we come back, thousand, will be the boom one. One universe. And there were uncountable universes. So, all these universes, when he breathes from the skin pulse, all the universes will come out like that. And then when there is going to be destruction, God will just breathe him. Then everything will get bent. Everything will go back into the body of God. This is the beginning of creation. And son, all the forms. We have 8,400,000 species of life. India, 1.1. Aquatic fish, 900. Okay, 900,000. You were ants, you were bears. Now you can 8 million. The human species, 400,000. The human being is part. The angels are part. The archangels are part. The demigods are part. The Gandharvas are part. The Apsaras are part. The Navas are part. We are many forms of human beings. 400,000. So that's where God will start creation. Later we go to how the body was created, how the trees and all this thing came about. Nyankopon and the frame in Nabai. But he, God as one, before he created, he will expand up to the 16th expansion before creation will start from there. And that divinity, he is so powerful that just by his wish and his desire, everything is working perfectly right. To the point that not even the blade of grass will move without the sanction of God. Not even the blade of grass will move without the sanction of God. Not even a food in the stomach will digest without the sanction of God. Not even this eyelid, ever blink it without the sanction of God. The divinity behind creation is so amazing to the point that it baffles the intelligence of the most serious philosophers of the world. Huh? That supreme absolute truth, the divinity behind creation, he is so amazing to the point that even the most greatest of all philosophers of this world get baffled when it gets to the understanding of that supreme absolute truth. That is the main reason why we have so many religions around. Everybody is trying something. Okay, Bhagavad Gita, or say all the paths leads to me, but some will get closer to me earlier, and some will take some time. And you know, Christianity, they are worshiping God. Islam, they are worshiping God. Hindus, Buddhists, everybody is worshiping God, but because of the understanding, some people will get to God faster than some of them. My example last time on Kofi TV said, say you go Kumasi. No, be the bicycle car. Obecho, but Obedure will be on ante. Ntie bi ohun so bi te bicycle go Kumasi, but the best 3 days or one so. Also wa chepa, but obi also be nante no, obi be 2 weeks. Something will be on so. Or this is a saloon car you journey pa be ko no, obi take be 3 hours bi no wadu. O di VIP kwa be 4 hours no wadu. Obi the trailer truck kwa obi timi be 8 hours, 13 hours. Obi the airplane kwa 25 minutes no wadu. Ye nyina ye go Kumasi. But the mode of transportation no e different in obi be duru hwaje obi. By no nche say ye nyina ye Kumasi na ye ko. So all the religion eventually will be able to link us back to God. But it will take time for some people because of the level that they belong to. For instance, the person will tell you the sun is light and heat. That's it. Yes, I am a credit, but that is not the complete knowledge or information about the sun. So it will take you a very long time for you to get closer to the sun. The religion I don't know, man. Don't be confused, because your levels of understanding about God, and based on any level you do, you create religion, you create suma, you bet me the aspect and I say. So those who want to understand that God is light, God is spirit, God is omniscient, is everywhere. No, there's a religion to help people to understand the deeper aspect of that form or that aspect of God. Same way, those who think that yes, God is not only light and heat, He is also within each and everyone's heart. So there will be a religion created to facilitate people to understand that aspect of God. And those who knows that yes, God is light, His spirit is everywhere, He's omniscient, also is within each and everyone's heart. Not only that, He resides in His own kingdom with a subject worshiping Him all the time for eternity. So that understanding also will create some understanding, some teachings. I say a religion. Okay? So you have different levels of religion based on the different understanding of God, even though God is only one. So nobody should get confused. The fact is say, baby, I will be try to ask questions until say obey enough information about that supreme absolute truth. Now, worship. It is not easy to love something you can't see. So many people claim loving God, but I'm telling you, they just say it because we are humans, and it is not very easy to worship something you cannot see. So when the understanding is God is light, God is spirit, what happened here? Why? And my understanding about God, you know, I have very little. It's sharp, and it's so strong. But when you get to a point of understanding, say yes, God is light, His spirit is everywhere. He is within each and everyone's heart, but still He is the supreme being up there. He is bigger than anything. He is bigger than His creation, but still He can assume a form and come within His creation. That is God. Even though He is far, far bigger than all His creation combined together, but still He can assume a small body, a small form, and manifest in His own creation. That is amazing. It baffles the intelligence of the great scientists who believes and feel there's no God. That how is it possible that if God is the beginning or the source of everything, it means that he's bigger than what came from him. So how is it possible for him, bigger than his creation, be able to come and enter into his creation? If you want to understand, if you know a banyan tree, you will be afraid of a banyan tree. Banyan tree is the most biggest tree in the world because Sahanesia, if you kill the branches now, from the branches, a root will come from the branches. As soon as it touches the ground, that root also will generate another stem. And that stem will also grow up, stretch the branches. From the branches, another root will come. So what the one banyan tree see here, a bit to me spread there about 500 meters. Very huge tree. But who say cedar, a very kitty, very smallish. So the point is, if God is able to plant a very huge, gigantic tree, like a banyan tree, in that small seed, that should tell you the divinity behind creation is amazing, and he baffles the intelligence of carnal minds. Okay? If God is able to plant a big, gigantic tree as a banyan tree within a very small seed of a banyan tree, it makes that divinity behind creation so amazing, so mesmerizing, to the point that even the greatest of scientists will be baffled, will be bewildered by his existence. Until the Incarnation said, God is great. And how great God is, many people don't know. Even though we go to church, we go to mosque, we go to temple, but I'm telling you how great God is, many people don't know. And like I said, don't be confused. Many are confused that there were so many religions. There were so many religions because there are three aspects of God, or three levels of understanding God. First aspect is saying Nyankopon eyem frama, nyame ye honhom, nyame ye light, or bia. That is the first aspect. Until we be no was our understanding, no? And then Nyankopon small for be say, Omen no make church bibia. A man for omontia saying was in Nyankopon ye frama, nyame ye honhom, or ye light. It's everywhere, no? So Nyankopon small for the back church, and no ma a Nyankopon said the oye formless, no form, his spirit, his light is everywhere, no? So small for a prophet and a messenger, no? Or back church in Nyankopon up to that limit. Now man for intimuntia. Now when him say, so mutimi e pajo mo ho adu that platform na say omo ye sincere, so omo betimi asum Nyankopon yi a, the same God now on na ebo bibia na nim say, these people are very sincere, they want to really understand me. And the master say, when the student is ready, the master appears. So when somebody on that first platform desires to really understand God, because he's ready, a master will appear to elevate that person from the first platform to a second platform where you understand, say, God is not only spirit, he is not only omniscient, not that he's just everywhere, but he's also having a form living in the heart of everyone. And this is not a myth. If you do meditation, mantra meditation, you can see that aspect of God within our heart that Christian will call the Holy Spirit. He stays in the heart. He has a form. You can see that with your inner spiritual eye. That being is within the heart. When you say go and come, if you've been trained to that platform, nobody will tell you. You will understand and you will know that truly God is within each and everyone's heart. When you get to that platform, it becomes very difficult for you to harm other living entities, because you see God within all of them. So when you are treating them, you begin to consider that that same supreme absolute truth within your heart is also within those personalities around you. So you be very careful not to harm them. Okay? And when you are able to desire, be sincere on the second platform that you want to understand God, when the student is ready, the master appears. So that same supreme being will make sure you'll be guided to somebody who will be able to usher you into the third platform, where you'll understand that God is not just light, he is not just spirit, and not that he's just within each and everyone's heart. He is living his own kingdom far away, but still very close. So when you get to that platform, it is said that your knowledge about God is growing. And on that platform, you can begin to live an exemplify life that people can just look at you and they will be ready to change their life. When they begin to move with you, because you have been able to taste a little bit of the third platform of God, you will begin to exemplify that in your life, in your deeds, in your activities, that people around you will know. It's in the Bible, it says, by their fruit you shall know them. For somebody to begin to exemplify that kind of attitude, it means the person is actually growing. And yes, I know our first platform they are Obekwa sorry Abba Kontokwa Obekwa sorry Abba Diko Konsa Obekwa sorry Abba Yenoma ye basa eni nyamesom enko. So our second platform now Obonso Abrabono assistant. Now you begin to treat people well, because when him say everybody is expansion of God. Now people can begin to see in your life, say you are a changed person. The way we are, no be beyond a dance. And then when you're on the highest platform, far away, just by your presence, people will change their life. When you speak, it touches people's heart, especially when you're talking about God. This is the gradual process. Now you have 3 different levels. And until Nasumbia, I went in Chile, to Asumu, but Okumu Yena Osha the Ubisa questions. Then you get to understand and say, it seems there are something more that I'm not getting from this platform. When your basta state in it, it is time for you to make a progress. Okay? Anytime, baby, I walk, summa womb, Osha say, beside one question, say, it seems that there are some deeper things here. Like, baby, I'm waiting another feeling. I am feeling there is something missing here. Anytime you find yourself in that state, I am telling you, you are ripe from something higher than where you belong. Gradually, try to seek for knowledge and try to catapult yourself to a higher realm. So for us, we accept all religions, knowing very well, say, there are 3 levels of understanding God. And each of the levels is the truth. But if you go deeper, you will see that there is something more higher than wherever you belong to. You've been so many religions. It's okay. But if you are sincere on the first platform, the supreme divinity behind creation will know your sincerity. And when you are ready, a master will appear to guide you. When you get to the second platform and you begin to perform well, you are so sincere. The divinity behind creation will see your sincerity, and because you are ready, he will push a master to be present at that time, so that you will also be able to elevate yourself to the third platform. In this way, gradually, now you're making progress. And when you get to that platform, by their fruit, you shall know them. Okay? And into the Akabesiani said, God is very great. He is very great. And God is confusing. God is confusing because he is bigger than what our brains can accommodate. God is greater and bigger than what our minds and our intelligence can accommodate. And if you get your point, then it becomes so confusing, because that being, that supreme absolute truth, is greater, far greater and greater than what our mind, what our intelligence can accommodate. So we need to seek knowledge. When we seek knowledge, not just our intelligence, when we use our mind and our intelligence to seek for knowledge, then the knowledge shall set us free. Because the knowledge will be able to guide us there. There is 3 levels of God realization. The impersonal aspect of God is the first level. The super soul level, or that is the localized aspect of God within everyone's heart, is the second level. Then God, being the supreme absolute truth in his kingdom, far away but still very close to us, is the third level. And you need to pass through all this so that you'll be able to get to a point one kasa be say wa brabo mu no and no be there be say we nyam sumni. It is not easy. It is very difficult because we are human beings. We are having a physical body, and that divinity is fully and 100% spiritual. So those of us we are still living on the material plane. We are still living on the bodily platform. It will be very, very difficult for us to understand that supreme being. That is one thing you should understand. What I'm saying is that God is 100% spiritual. So those of us who are living on the bodily platform, about how you can enjoy yourself and how you can feel fine, all these things just about yourself, those who are living on the bodily platform, it will be very, very difficult to understand the divinity behind creation, because he goes beyond our physical body. He goes beyond the level of our mind. He goes beyond the level of our intelligence. He can only be approached with divine intelligence, divine ability of you acquiring knowledge, and that acquired knowledge will be able to give you much information about supreme divinity, and from there your life will be a changed person. Jackie Foster says transformation platform is more than a church, because Jnana makes us know the truth to worship God well. Thank you. Anna Daniel Kusi appears as pure knowledge is the unadulterated truth, which is divinity. Yes. Joyce Otema said, where is Ferry? Ferry should be around. Maybe he's busy. Allah others say only few are found at the apex of the pyramid. Blessed you, Prof. Yes, only few people. Who come back to Gita or say, among thousands of men, only few people will strive for self-realization. And among thousands of men who are self-realized, hardly one knows God in truth. Or say, among thousands of men, only few people will strive for salvation, for emancipation, for liberation, or for self-realization. But among those who said we have salvation, or we have freedom, or we have this, among those people, hardly one person know God in truth. Okay? Only one person, hardly. So, understanding God is not an easy task. We need to be very sincere, and we should be ready to follow. Sakwa say you keep saying he, not she, or okay, God is masculine and feminine at the same time, but his masculine aspect supersedes his feminine aspect. God is a male and a female, but his male or masculine nature supersedes his feminine nature. So we use he all the time. Okay? But God is male and female, because you cannot give 1,000 cedis if you don't have up to 1,000 Ghana. So if you are able to give somebody 1,000 Ghana cedi, it means that at least you have up to 1,000 Ghana. That's why you're able to gift that. So if everything came from God and women also came from God, it means that there is an aspect of womanhood or feminine aspect in God. Okay? So we say he because the masculine aspect of God supersedes the feminine aspect of God. That is why we say he and not she. But so at times we say she, he, she, God. He, she, God. Because, Jnana, why do you say he, not she, or he? Okay, I've answered that. Akuma. Emmanuel said, where was Jesus when God created the world? See, let me tell you one thing. Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad, Srapaupa, all the great acharyas, all the great souls, we call them, our network is messing up. Okay? Now me come be see I fa ni pana can be man afa me refi. So Georgina Adomako say, Jnana, your teachings have changed the way I live each day. My life is so peaceful now. May the all-powerful God bless you with more wisdom and continue to always remember you in my prayers. Please, I also need prayers. You should pray for me. Okay? So somebody was asking, yes, where was Jesus Christ before creation? Listen to me. You might say, I am not a Christian because you don't see me going to Pentecost, SD, or Roman Catholic, but I know I'm a Christian. So I'll tell you the truth. Okay? Listen to this. Before creation, God was with his people, his subjects. And among them, some of them we call prophets, messengers, whatever, saintly people, saintly men, whatever. They are with God. And we call them Nitya Siddhas. The Nitya Siddhas means they are eternally liberated beings in the spiritual world. So anytime God wants to transmit some message through personalities, he sent one of these Nitya Siddhas, eternally liberated persons, to come down. So when they come down here, they come and live with us as human beings, but they are not human beings. They are in the world, but not part of the world. Okay? The worker said, Brother Jnana, are you sure you are not Jesus of our time? Your knowledge and wisdom surpasses my understanding. Please continue to impart us with wisdom and knowledge. We will continue to pray for you as well. Thank you. I'm not. How can I be Jesus? No, me, I'm a simple person. Yeah, Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 verse 7. I'll read this. Let me read some quotation. Bhagavad Gita chapter 7 verse number 3. Let me quickly read this quotation. You will hear something that Bhagavad Gita says about God. Gita 7:3. I love this quotation. It's amazing. I love it. Bhagavad Gita chapter number 7 verse number 3. Okay, I'll read it quickly. Gita chapter 7 verse number 3 said, Manusyanam saharesu kasit yatati sidaye yatatam api sidanam kashim mam veti tatwata. I will take it again. Manusyanam saharesu kasit yatati sidaye yatatam api sidanam kasin mam veti tatwata. The translation in English, it says, out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection, liberation, salvation, or liberation. And of those who have achieved perfection, liberation, salvation, hardly one knows God in truth. Out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection, liberation, salvation. And of those who have achieved perfection, salvation, liberation, hardly one knows God in truth. That is God. Among thousands of men, few people will try to get liberation. But even those who said, oh, we are saved, oh, we are liberated, we are emancipated, hardly one of them knows God in truth. Because God is amazing and he mesmerizes. He bewilders the intelligence of the most serious philosopher. That is God. Okay? So the Supreme Being is so great, and his greatness surpasses where our mind, where our intellect can reach. So we keep on saying many things about that Supreme Being. Kwaku say, I think people should get this straight. Even among Christians, there's difference in the way each worship God and the ritual they perform in their worship. Yes, because there are 3 levels of understanding God. Then they fabricate something so that that can help them to serve God. The Rock, okay, I read that already. Obahima said, I'm proud of you, Papa. Hey, my daughter, where are you? Long time. God bless you too, sister. Mami Dama said, does God have a wife? No, God does not have a wife. God have expansions who are females also. There's no wife in God. But there are 5 ways we can relate to God. We can relate to God as servant to master. We can relate to God as friends. We can relate to God as a superior somebody you have to worship. We can relate to God as somebody who is our son. And we can relate to God as our husband. So we have 5 moods, 5 rasas, 5 moods we can develop when we are worshiping God. Some people see God as their master and they want to worship him as servants. Some people see God as their friend and they relate to him like friends. Some people see God as superior. I mean, that's the neutrality. And some people see God that God is my son and I have to take care of him. And some people also see God as their husband. Okay? So there are 5 levels of understanding God. And all this, it depends on your relation with God. You have one. That when you become perfect, you realize the friendship or the relationship we have with God. Sakua say, this is discrimination. No, it's not discrimination. It is not. One kasa one sabim kumuna unsanifan when you go to toilet. I know very well, so you don't use your right hand to clean your back. You use your left hand. Does it mean you are discriminating against your hands? When you are walking through a very dirty place, you use your legs. Why don't you use your hands? Do you say you are discriminating against your legs? No. Obia in the position. You have your quota, you have to be there. Okay? So we shouldn't say discrimination. It's not discrimination at all. If it had not been you, and I must say, because I thought I was doing right. Sana Maira. God bless you. Thank you. We are all learning. Whatever I'm saying here, I'm trying to follow it. I'm trying to study myself. It will help us. Kwako will say, Daddy, what is mantra meditation? How can we do it? We have ways of prayer. We have mechanical prayer. And then we have mantra or meditative prayer. Mantra means man, means mind. Tra means deliver. So mantra means a prayer to deliver the mind. So when you sit in meditation, there's some special prayer. When you recite that prayer, you repeat it, you recite it, you repeat it. You are doing meditation, but you are reciting a special prayer. So we call it mantra meditation. As you are meditating, you are still reciting the prayer. And that prayer is very powerful because you are concentrating on God within the heart. But you are also reciting some prayer. And as you are reciting the prayer, you are hearing the prayer and then you feel it. It is an amazing thing. Mantra meditation, one day we will talk about mantra meditation. You will love it. And if you like, I will teach you guys. So I do it and it's good. If you want to understand the secrets in life, the best way is through meditation. And not just meditation, but mantra meditation. You need to deliver your mind. If the mind is not delivered, forget about understanding God. So mantra is you must deliver your mind. And the best way is to do meditation. And through meditation, you should recite a prayer. And that prayer should be a prayer that you can concentrate on. That will help you to deliver your mind. And when the mind is delivered, now you don't live on the body platform again. You live beyond the body. The body cannot control you. Now you control your body. Paul said that what I want to do, I can't do. What I don't want to do, that's what I do. Those who are under the control of their body, that's what they speak. But those who have conquered the feelings of the body, no. The body will do what they want. Okay? Nicholas Miller said, please, what is the meaning of your name? Because I am seeing in the Gita, Jnana Yoga. Yes. Jnana means knowledge. And yoga means to link with God. So Jnana Yoga means how to link to God through knowledge. Okay, Jnana Yoga. Linking to God or linking with God through knowledge. So that's why you see my name is Jnana Caksus. Caksus means one who can see through the eye of scripture. And the Das means servant. So Jnana Caksus, Das means the servant of one who can see through the eye of the scripture. Josephina say, I sometimes get scared when it gets too deep into the spiritual things, but I'm okay today. Thank you. I'm grateful. Paul Kweku Mensa Ajaman say, hi Jana, please. You kept repeating this. When God wants to create. When God wants to create. So I would like to know whether God is still creating, even in our generation, or all creation were made by God in the beginning, as the Bible will put it. Yes. I said before creation, when God wanted to create. God wished to create before he started creating. But the creation has been done, it's finished. But when everything is finished, God will destroy everything, getting to the end of this creation. Everything will be destroyed. God breathed out. Since time immemorial, He has not breathed in. When God breathes in, everything He has created will go back into His body. Then God will lie down. After some time, He will create again. So everything is a circle. Okay? So that's exactly the story. And at Benis Dabi say, seriously, since I started listening to you, even though I haven't met you, my life has changed. How I wish I met you for long. But Daddy, I keep seeing you in dreams. So yes, we are all connected, so we keep on seeing ourselves in dreams. Samuel Miracle say, good teachings, Jnana. God bless you. Thank you. See, I know today's teaching, many of you might not appreciate it because it's very deep, but so what's the video now? No, yatam obetia sekakra. Sako Akuma said, Jnana, then the books are false because they make this supreme being different in his way. No, it's not false. You know, if you want to teach a KG student 1 + 1, you use counters, pebbles, stones to teach them. But if you want to teach a graduate mathematics, you don't use pebbles. So the scriptures knows the level of the subject people are going to follow. So they will come to a platform where they will appreciate so that they can advance. But all the scriptures are heading towards only one place. Okay? Only one place. All the scriptures. The essence is only one. But because of the level, whether you're on the first level, second or third, the scripture, God will present the scripture to help people on that platform. Those on the platform of the first level, they cannot understand anything on the third level. If you tell them, they will think it's nonsense. It's myth and throw an answer. So God will bring you something that you can associate. Something you can, relate to. So that you can begin to change. But as you are trying to change, when you are ready and you are sincere, the master will appear. God himself will appear in a different form and then try to prompt you, say, there is something higher than where you belong. Move ahead. God is so amazing. He's a loving personality, a loving supreme absolute truth. He will always give us what we deserve and what we desire for. So when we desire to know God deeply, He will make the arrangements. Okay? Emmanuel said, I want to know the reason why Jesus came to die for mankind. Yeah, one day we'll talk about this. Jesus came to deliver mankind. And before he came, many other personalities have come to this world to deliver mankind. He came to preach, to deliver mankind. But people at this time, they felt so bad about his teachings that they felt that he was becoming blasphemous, so they have to kill him. Okay? Reverend said, what is the meaning of Prabhu? Reverend, Prabhu means master. So those who knows me like in person, I am going to Prabhu because they know me in person. So Prabhu means master. So some people call me master, which I don't even like. I'm not a master, I'm still a servant. So Prabhu means master. Sandra, I thought said today I didn't understand you well, Daddy. Sandra, I thought, do you know somebody is using your name and is saying so many bad things about me? Maybe you don't know. The person keep on spreading some rumors and stuff. I know that person is a male behind that name, Sandra, I thought. And he will just write something quickly, he will just run away and go and he write something and people should come and read. It's somebody from a different platform who feels probably Jnana's platform is growing and we have to say something about. But me, I don't get disturbed with some of these distractions. So Sandra, I thought somebody is using a name like that. I saw the name on Facebook and the person is not having even one single friend. No single friend. The page was created like on the 2nd of February and he came around saying things, Anyway, thank you. You said today you didn't understand me very well. Please, obey me after video ni view ebeboa. Kweku say, why do our pastors hide all this from us? Kweku, the fact is that some of these things they don't know. Okay? Not that they are hiding. Some of these things they don't know. I'm being sincere. You don't know what I went through before I studied all these things. I have to sacrifice all my convenience for this. This is the deepest aspect of the supreme absolute truth. It is not just easy. In the Bible, Jesus said, don't cast your pearls to the swines because they will trample upon it. You will name the have, and you'll be able access to. It is not available for everybody because it's the highest knowledge. This is a very deep knowledge. I tell you, I suffered, I studied, I served before I got the import of this that I'm reading today. Okay, my home, just Kotaka said, please, Jenna, this smoke ocean from sweat expansion is confusing to me. Really? The salt ocean here, I'm a boy. But when you go to the extraterrestrial plane, where that expansion of God lies down, his sweat is milk. Your sweat is salt. Okay? Opa tasty will sweat here as I say punsu. So for it represents the sweat of humankind on this platform. If you go to other plane, the beings there, their sweat is not salt. Some is sugar, some is honey. And they will have that ocean on that realm. I pray all of you will be able to do astral projection and you have experience so that when I'm speaking this way, you'll understand. Our sweat is salty. Our ocean here is salty. If you go to other extraterrestrial plane, the personalities there, their sweat represent the ocean they have on that plane. These are mysteries, one day we will get there. Yesterday I said my problem is my prayer life is getting low. It is not good. You need to pray. Prayer is very important. Without God, we are nothing. And what you can relate to God with is only prayer. Okay? Jackie Foster says, pastors come and learn from Jnana and preach to your church members and stop prophecy about people who is going to die. Yes. See, people want to be famous. So, you become famous. But that will not take us to the kingdom of God. What is taking us there is living a righteous life. But our pastors, most of them are not ready for that because so also you'll be hungry. They don't know, say, when God blesses you, it makes you great. And for you to get the blessings of God, you should concentrate on trying to help people to change their life. Not just miracles. Miracles are good, it's okay. But the best miracle is to change people. Okay? Because see, somebody is blind, you heal them. Today the network have not been helping us. Today network is not so good. So the American Kosiani said, Ola Allah Oda say, I appreciate you for sharing this death. If you are greedy, you would have formed a secret society with this. Yes, it's true. I'm telling you. If I really want to make money, I can make so much money. These are deep things. And when you begin to start talking about astral projection, understanding the Supreme Absolute to all the realms and all that, people are ready to pay money. But no, money is good. Yes, I also need money. I like money. But money is not my first priority. My first priority is to deliver, give. If from there something comes, praise the Lord. Nothing comes, that's my duty. Nana Kwame said, is Jesus Christ a part expansion of God that created it? Jesus Christ is called the Satyavesh Avatar, an empowered incarnation. During creation, all the prophets, all the messengers, all the sending beings were there with God. And when God wants to deliver mankind, he will send somebody. Those personalities that God sent, we call them Satyavesh Avatar, an empowered incarnation of God. So Jesus Christ is an empowered incarnation of God, but not God. All those great prophets, the Nitya Siddhas, eternally liberated souls, they are there with God. But God will send them down here to come and deliver. But because they represent God, they are like God. But in actuality, they are just representing God. Like the ambassador of Ghana in the US. Because he is representing the government of Ghana in the US, the US government will see him as the president. Okay? But in actuality, he is not the president. So Jesus Christ was, yes, he was there. Not only him, all the great prophets, all the saints, They were all there, and their name is Satyavesh Avatar, an empowered incarnation of God Almighty. Phil Banga said, astral projection is dangerous. Please, you can go and don't come back to your natural body, please. Oh, no, who told you? That is not astral projection. Don't practice witchcraft. Don't practice any sorcery. Astral projection is divine. The same way you dream, but you dream unconsciously. Your dream, no, it happens unknowingly. Astral projection is a dream, but this you create it consciously. You create it, so it is nothing bad. Okay. If you practice sorcery, you practice witchcraft, and all these things, then it's not good. But astral projection is purely divine. Chum say, your home address, please. I'm US and I want to send my brother. Me wa media, media Australia Jnana, I'll be home. Me fear anything. Why? Nana Kwame say, thanks Daddy for your answer. Thank you. Manasa Koyo say, is it possible to revitalize your aura in your lucid dreams? Yes. That is, if you're able to do astral projection, you can revitalize your own aura in your dream. It's possible. Nyakwa Branham say, so is Jesus Christ a prophet? When he say a prophet, a messenger, anybody who descends, in the Sanskrit, we don't use prophet. Okay? In Sanskrit, we don't use prophet. We don't use anything like all these names. The name is Avatar. Avatar means one who descends. So Jesus Christ, all the prophets that you call prophets, the divine ones, not these fake ones around, we call them Avatar. They descend. They are Nitya Siddhas. God sent them for a purpose. So whether you call them prophet or messengers or child of God, whatever, they are all avatars. Those who descend from the kingdom just for a purpose. When their time is due, they go back. They come and live here, but they are not part of us. They are in the world, but not part of the world. They are like lotus flower. They are in water, but they will never be touched by water. So we call them avatars. Those who descend. Ben is actually say, please answer me. Seeing monks in your dreams, healing people, what's the meaning? If you see monks, it's a sign of blessings that can give you a gift. Monks are some saintly people. So if you see them doing healing all the time, it's a sign of blessings to you. Through that aspect of healing and yamijuma. If you see monks, not just pastors or monks, they are special people. Not these fake ones, prophet. Yes, I'm telling you. I'm talking about prophets that descend from the kingdom of God, avatars. Okay? Obviously, Jen, I have been following you for long, and all you have been saying on media, including social media, is 100% true. Thank you, Kofi Warren. Daniel Kusiapia said, is Jesus the greatest of all the messengers? You see, all the messengers, avatars, they are all greatest. They are all greatest. But they are so humble to the point that they will tell you, this one is superior to me. See, John the Baptist said something, said, Jesus said, baptize me. I said, no, I cannot baptize you because you are greater than me. And he said, see, I am baptizing with water, but they are all banner. I'm not even qualified to touch the ropes on his shoes. Huh? And in the man will say, John Christ say, Jesus is saying, but he has some Jesus to carry. Or say, among all the people that came from the womb of a woman, there's not one single of them who do John the Baptist. But baby, I won't say yes, you are for by the Bayana. Or say, among all those that came from the womb of a woman, they have not arisen even one who is greater like or than John the Baptist. Jesus so of our Bible, the Bible means that John is greater than Jesus Christ. But John also can say the all by there. It is the sign of their humility. And we the followers, we should learn this humility. So when Jesus speaks this way, it doesn't mean John the Baptist is superior to him. And if John says that, oh, I can't touch your shoe, it doesn't mean that Jesus is superior to him. That is the sign of their humility. We should learn that. So all the avatars are great. Okay? We don't have who is greatest and who is not greatest. They are all great because God will not send anyone down here to deliver us if the person is inferior. Okay? Now, people say the Bible says when God wanted to send someone, the heaven was silent, and Jesus said, I will go in Revelation. Yes, but before Jesus came, there has been many people that came. So anytime God wants to send, yes, somebody has to volunteer and come. Some of them, they don't want to come to the material world because this place is a terrible place. Many of them souls there, they don't want to come. It happens. So it is not the first time an avatar say, I'm not going. I still be brilliant and I use the time. Kwakuko say, wow, I can feel goosebumps on my body. Yeah, that is it. Stephen Yadam said, Jnana, please, does this expansion of God go back to God after creation? No. After they have expanded, they all have where they live. And when God wants, they all come back to his body. God is amazing. God is amazing. By the wish and the desires of God, all those expansions will go back to the body of God. By his own wish, they still live in their own places. It's amazing. Okay? Abu Adi Kennedy say, why did Jesus ascended to heaven and the rest, Muhammad and other, was buried? Yes, because according to time, place, and circumstance, God will send a personality. Now, send it because of the people around. God want to prove something to them, so something will happen. When Muhammad came, because of the time, the place, and the circumstance, the people that he was going to preach to, God gave him a different message. Jesus came with different message. For the first say, yes, you descending up, and say, see, yes, you know, sorry for it. Why? Elijah moved, or then the body way the course. So do you say Elijah is powerful than Jesus Christ? No. God wants to prove something to us. So looking at the situation, God would devise something. Let me tell you one story. In ancient times, there was one spiritual master. He was very powerful. There were so many disciples. But all Babe wouldn't any fry. And when Timyan be one or you didn't know. So everybody says, no be on no many pa or young upon some of an obe wumpo when Timyan Casan and Yefra. Such a person, how can we follow him? So in those days, Nipa who had a boom said on ye. So one of the disciples went in there. So he went to go and speak to the dead body of his master. The master, you cannot leave us this way. Why preach here to make so many souls for God? Dying this way means that all those souls will go back to the worldly life. So master, please, you have to come back and speak to people. Let them know, say, you were sent by God. And when the disciple held the master's feet, he was crying and sharing tears. The master opened the eyes. He opened the eyes. Okay? He opened the eyes. Marvin Mensa, my question maybe I may say about something about Elijah, maybe I met to Marvin. But I mean, sorry, anyway. The master opened the eyes. So the disciple told the master, Master, please, you should come back with me. Let's go back to the temple and preach to people else. All the people are, they will all go back again because they feel, say, at the point of your death. The master came back. He went back and sat on the table preaching. He started preaching strongly. The news spread everywhere. Say, Master no uwu prophet no uwu na. And then the near free no you won't kasano. Was saying sorry you. Now preaching saying first in Umpo. Truly people came and see. So many people changed. He got so many souls for God. So he lived for many years more. Many years again. So one day, he told the disciples that he's feeling heat, he wants to take baths. And those ancient times, the prophet, they used to go and bath in the waterfalls, in the rivers and all that. So the disciples followed the master. They went to the river, a holy river, called River Ganges. So he's feeling heat, so they should bath him. And the disciples, the cross point, no, so they should bath him hard. You won't believe it. As the disciples were bathing him, or nani friends, on nani friends, So Obi and Hunibio is gone. Wangubio. So, Nyankopon situation be a drew. Or why the obey a many pet me faith, no but me a summon. But I know just one messenger is superior to another one. And I'll be so kind something about Elijah. May say, yes, we, and son also Rakoso. Elijah, when and of course, so even though he came back as John the Baptist there, but some people don't even know. And they can say, yes, we are of course into a superior seeing other prophet and I. Okay, what of Elijah on one who of course? And they are not justify who is superior and who is not superior. Nyango ponim diemono, or the way I said the normal they might be to me as not yet to me a D. Okay. Abdullah said, why did Jesus and Elijah went to God with his gross body? Why kingdom of God is subtle? Yes, you saw gross body, but as they enter into the realm, they will discard the gross body. The gross body can never enter the kingdom of God. So as he's going, they saw him going, but when he entered into the realm, we call a place Mahatatwa. That Mahatatwa, no, nothing impure can enter. Gross body, physical body cannot enter. So before you enter that place, you have to discard everything. So what I'm saying is that Jesus Christ, he went there with the physical body will be discarded away. It will not come and fall on the ground. That is the mystery of God. Claudia said, Jnana, God is all power. I can see it in creation. Why did he make humans with free will and volition instead of making us how he wants? That would have been easy. The attorney said, love means free will. If you don't have free will, you cannot display love. Love can be experienced or displayed by those with free will. God wants us to do things with love. That's why he gave us free will. And he gave us the right to choose evil or to choose good. So that is God's own free will. Because we are part and parcel of God, and God is independent. We have little independent, and that we can use it properly or not. You said Elijah came to die as John the Baptist because he beheaded the British priest. Do you understand? Yes, that same happened. But in the form of Elijah, he did not die. Nobody saw the body, he went up. So if say yes, you call so anything or superior seeing all that prophet. Okay, Elijah the one say yes, you do we matter no. Elijah, that's the story I'm making. Yes, he came back as John the Baptist, that the scripture says. Samson Chum say, I thank God to have you to teach us how to worship God. Thank you. Jackie Forson said, Ferry, please, where are you now? Ferry is very busy. That's why he's not online. He's doing something. Laurie say, Leroy say, Jnana, when are you going to teach us about how to move to the next level of spirituality? We will get there. It's gradual. Okay. Obrim Poma say, Jnana, you practice what you teach because when I visited you, I saw you clean our chairs and open the gate yourself. You're really a humble man. Huh? Yes, that is me. We need to practice what we teach. But it doesn't mean that I'm a holy person, I'm a saintly person. I'm also a sinful person. I am trying my best to change. I still have faults. I keep on saying this. If you see any fault with me, I'm a human. I'm not anything. I'm human. I'm not pure. I'm not saintly. I have faults. I have mistakes. I have my shortcomings. I commit sin also. But we are trying to consciously try to see how best we can upgrade, how we can also move from the lower level to the higher level. That is me. But it doesn't mean I'm pure. I have many faults. I have committed many sins that God knows. And I pray God should forgive me for any sin that I have committed. Don't think I'm a saintly person. No, I'm not. I'm not a saintly person. I'm not a pure person. I'm trying. I wish I can be pure or I can become saintly. But it's not easy. We're just trying our best, and then we know that God is going to help us one day. Angelina also say he died and woke up in 3 days. Daddy, please, what of that? And that's what I'm saying. Say, yes, sorry. Elijah. So just by going to heaven alone, and just say, oh, your superior sin be. Do you see, the one way you see, they are all equal. Okay? After all, when this body is buried, the soul goes. The soul is not there. Okay? Charles also said, please, when you die and you go to heaven, are we going to turn in an angel because Moses died and came in the form of an angel? It will depend on your deeds. Your deeds will promote you to a higher body in the extraterrestrial plane. Abdul Aziz says, Jnana, I thought our elders tell us not to think deep about the existence of God. Other than that, we can get mad. But I'm not mad though. I think very deep about God. I'm not mad. Those who are telling you that, they don't want you to use your brain. Think. You will not get mad by thinking about God. God is a supreme pure. So if only you want to think about God, you will never get mad. You become intelligent. And at times, people might not understand you. But it doesn't mean you're mad. You are actually a very intelligent person, a first-class human being. Manasseh says, what is the true nature of karma and what can we do to soften or remove the karma from our past and present? One day we'll talk about karma. It's a very deep subject matter. So Manasseh, we will discuss it one day. You've reminded me. One of these days we're going to discuss about karma. Kwachi Benjamin said, this is God's sin. Jnana, you are amazing. Thank you. We are trying our best, We are trying our best. And a faith element say, indeed, you are a good leader. God bless you, Daddy. Thank you. Joe Stone said, Jnana, I understand you, but you are blessed with wisdom. I'm so happy to learn from you. I'm happy that you are learning from him. Are you, brother? The great God Almighty bless you so much for the mind opening. Hey, Mr. Joyce. That be a Messiah Bekasa, Intim Kasa, Chile Bekasa. Abu Ajik say, in Muhammad, the last avatar or others avatars will come before the end of the world. There is one avatar that will come at the end of this age. The name is Karki. It remains 426,000 years. An avatar, an empowered incarnation, such avatar will come at the end of the last day. He will come and then finish everything up. That time sin will be so much overwhelming. And he will come and he will devour everything living and non-living. One day we'll talk about that, okay? What for y'all say? Highest intelligence. Okay, thank you. Highly intelligent preacher. Thank you. Kofi Adai said, thanks, Jnana. Keep the good works. This is Sami in Sunyani. I saw you in my dreams last night. Yeah. So, Bami Honche in here. Salina said, this is God bless study. God bless all of you. See, today we've spoken more than 2 hours. Men kasa biwe say if I see here ya nyame bo a ochina Saturday. Ochina me ya adwuma Saturday nti. Ebedi nkomo bi. Madam Asipa, today most of you guys have been with us and today we clicked 1,000K. That's the first time of we reaching 1,000K. So thank you so much for sharing. Obviously what a deep teachings for mind blowing. Charity, thank you. Mami Diamond said we are told 2 avatars. We are told 2 avatars are coming. Yeah, avatars will be see God keep on sending personalities to this world. They appear in some places. They don't come somewhere, so people will not know him. God keep on sending his people down here. Okay? He will never forsake us. He is always sending us people to help us, to encourage us. So we should be watchful. God is always with us. Thank you. Madam Asibi be the musu na sanyango pompangu. Mesamo me kan bi Mommy enjoy say share no man basa to the point say amanfu wumpa or more body no na ye share and yet obi send even what delete it because all papa mama wu eto abontin na hu say the amount of phone. So how will you feel? Do unto others what you want others to do unto you, and don't do unto others what you don't wish others to do unto you. There must be brave. There must my breath to Mr. Mosha man fret. Okay. I need to go and rest. Bye bye.